Here we go. Nice rod bend. He may have gotten in my other line. Ooh, it's a big fish. Oh my goodness. Stay on. Today I'm going to share with you an effective rig for cut bait that catches just about everything. So if you guys are interested in catching more fish, stick around and enjoy the video. Before we jump into the rig itself, I do want to talk about the bait. Typically I like to use natural bait from the water that I'm fishing in. So in this case, I'm going to be using some really big gizzard shad and I'm going to chop them up into cut bait. Huge gizzard shad, guys. Look at that gizzard shad. Whoa. I'm also going to be using some worms, and I'm also going to be using a couple of threadfin shad, and these are all things I was able to catch or buy from the gas station, and these are all very effective things that you can use when you're out on the water. And I love to use shad because everything out here eats the shad, so it's a no-brainer when it comes to bait. Let's go ahead and jump into the rig. All right guys, so today I've got a pretty big rig because we're going to be targeting some big fish. This is one of the tiger rods made by Ugly Stick. I pair that up with a Cedro CJ65S that's capable of catching anything from striped bass to giant catfish. And on these particular river adventure, I like to bring bigger rods and reels because I'm targeting bigger fish. So when it comes to the hook I'm using today is a circle hook or an octopus hook. And I had one rod with a big hook. I also have one rod with a smaller hook. And the reason for that is because I'm trying out different bait sizes for different size fish. I'm happy to say that on this particular day, the larger size hook with the larger bait got hit a lot and we caught a lot of good fish. So now that we've talked about the hook, let's go ahead and talk about just the basics here. So with my rods today, I was using 30-pound test as the main line. And then attached to that main line, I have the following. I've got a barrel weight that slides down to a glass bead, and then finally a swivel. So it's gonna look a little bit like this. Now beyond that, we've got about 2 feet of 20-pound leader, and that connects to the hook itself. So this is what's gonna get your bait down on the bottom of the river and keep it there while your bait swings in the current. This is a very effective setup because a lot of times these predator fish, they like to hang out on the bottom of the river. They like to get out of the main current. And this is a great place to drop in any type of bait because typically down in the bottom of these pools in the river, that's where naturally things fall into. And so it's exactly where they'll be hanging out, and they congregate there to rest. So you're basically throwing bait right into where they're going to be. With this setup, most days are really good, especially when you pair it with the right bait. So let's get out on the water and let me show you exactly what I'm talking about. All right guys, well it didn't take long for the left rod to start bouncing. Only a few minutes after I cast out the cut bait, I got my first bite and fish on. And as you guys will see, it's not a catfish, but it's actually a different species altogether. The reason I'm not able to show you the footage from my front GoPro is because I actually had an SD card error that occurred while I was catching the fish. But luckily I'm able to switch that out after catching this first fish. As you guys can see, this is a freshwater drum. I was expecting a catfish. I was surprised when I pulled in the freshwater drum. We're gonna catch a lot of fish today. All right, let's pitch it back out, smaller bait. Smaller bait can sometimes mean a higher hookup ratio when you have numbers. So I believe we've got numbers out there today. So I want to make sure that I give these catfish an option. We've still got our jumbo bait over here on the right side. We're swinging for the fences, but we've also got a more reasonable size hook with a smaller size cut bait because that's going to ensure that I get more fish. So when you're fishing, specifically if you're catfishing and you're wanting to catch more fish or you want to just get numbers, sometimes it doesn't hurt to vary up the sizes of hooks with baits to figure out what the fish are eating and what the best hookup ratio is. But keep in mind, the bigger the bait, the bigger the reward. Oh, fish on. It's peeling. Drag, guys. Here we go. Fish on. I was rigging up my other rod when I looked up and saw this thing bouncing, and would you know it, we got another freshwater drum, a little bit bigger than the last one. Nice. Tell you what, they like that cut bait. Heck yeah. So we got another drum, guys. This one is a lot bigger than the last one. In fact, the hook just came out. Let's grab them. All right. So guys, another freshwater drum. These guys are so cool. That is just a fun way to go. Here we go. Awesome. All right guys, let's let this guy go. Catch another one. There he goes, away he goes. Tell you what, it's a simple rig. You're just throwing bait out. It's got a lot of scent and these fish are smelling it and they're coming in and eating it. And I am very surprised we've had 2 drums so far. I shouldn't be surprised because it seems like every year at Rogersville I do catch a lot of drum down in this area, but normally I catch drum on live bait. I have not caught them on cut bait before, so this is pretty neat. Here we go. So we just got a bite. We're getting a bite on the big rod here. Let's let it load up. We're getting a bite on the big rod. Yeah, we're still getting a bite on the big rod. Something's chewing on it. Let's go ahead and lift up. Oh, fish on the big rod. Here we go. It's bouncing. Oh, here we go, guys. What do we have this time? Oh, that was a big fish. Oh, big drum. Oh my goodness, a much bigger fish this time, guys. Let's go ahead and get him in. I didn't bring a landing net today, so I'm kind of just pulling them up on the bank like this. I'm more or less just pulling him up on the bank. Nice. And he hooked himself with that circle hook. This is a much bigger fish. Nice. So guys, check this out. Freshwater drum. We're slowly getting bigger and bigger every time we cast out. So let's see what else we can get here. Let's let this guy go. Man, that's a nice drum. They must be in here thick today, guys. There he goes. And I do not mind catching these fish at all because they are a lot of fun to catch. And that was a big one. Guys, I went to the gas station today and I bought and I got me some trail mix. Check this out. So we got Energizer trail mix. It's got a ton of protein, got a little bit of sugar, all the things. It's got a ton of nuts, it's got some M&Ms in there. Anyway, we got the Snack Club Energizer trail mix, family size. Oh man, the big rod just got slammed. I don't think it's done either. Oh, fish on. Nice feeling fish, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Nice rod bend. He may have gotten in my other line. Ooh, it's a big fish. Oh my goodness. Stay on. Yeah, he's in my other line for sure. Oh, this is a big fish, guys. Oh my goodness. What is that? Oh. He's definitely tangled in my other line, which is rough. Oh, man, it's a strong fish, guys. Really strong fish. It's a hybrid. We've got a hybrid on, guys. Big hybrid on the cut bait. Can you believe it? Big hybrid. Wow. That's a huge one. All right, circle hooks out. Holy cow, guys. Look at this hybrid bass we just caught on the cut bait. Look at this, guys. What a fish. I cannot believe it. That was awesome. This is a really big hybrid, guys. That was so much fun. Let's give him a good release right here. Whoa. Oh my gosh. And he's out of here. He got me a little wet. Man, I cannot believe that took off like that. It just goes to show everything likes to eat cut bait out here. We just caught 3 drum and a hybrid on cut bait. And I don't know if you noticed the correlation, but there's definitely a correlation between big fish and the bigger bait. It's happened every time so far. All I really needed to do was talk about trail mix. I mean, this stuff is so good. I'm not kidding you. I was just getting ready to enjoy some trail mix. Got a couple of handfuls in my mouth when suddenly that rod just went. Anyway, trail mix, you're welcome. Doing a shout out for the family size snack club. It's just a perfect snack for a boat day. If you guys ever are interested in sponsoring a local East Tennessee kayak fisherman, give me a call. Look how big this gizzard shad is, guys. That is amazing. We caught it right over there up against the spillway last time I was out here using a cast net. And we need to get some fresh cut bait in, so that's what we're gonna do right here. And it's a good thing because guess what? My bait's gone. So I'm glad I checked here. All right, let's start with the head. Usually the head is a pretty solid thing to try. So guys, I love using these head pieces. And the reason for that is because there's a lot of blood and oil in the head. There's a lot of scent, in other words, that kind of sticks around. So what I like to do is go in the mouth, out a nose, just like that. And then because it's so fresh, it's going to disperse a lot of scent in the water. So I'm expecting this to get eaten. It's just a matter of time with that thing. I fish with a lot more confidence when I'm using center pieces and the heads. Once it gets to the tail, you can still get bites, but there's just less oils and less bloods and less oil and less blood in the water. Oh, that's beautiful. So we got a white egret coming through. That's the first I've seen of those today. I don't see any white egret almost at all out in the Tri-Cities area. It gets a little too cold. Oh, bald eagle. Look at here, guys. Look at here, guys. A bald eagle just tried to catch a fish right here. Let's see if he does it. He's diving. He's a little far away from where I'm at, or I'd grab my lens and start photographing. Oh, he just caught a fish. That's amazing. That bald eagle just swooped down. Unbelievably cool. Yep, there's some weight on it. Oh, fish on. Heavy. It's a heavy fish, guys. Whoa. What the heck did we just hook? Okay, this has got some pretty good weight to it. It's just right on the bottom. Okay. Guys, there's a lot of weight to this fish. This is a big fish. Oh, he's pulling a little bit of line right now. Oh my goodness, what have we hooked? Oh my goodness. What is this fish? This feels like unlike anything I've hooked today. I have no idea what this is. What is this? Holy cow. That's because it's not a fish. Oh my goodness, it's a big turtle, and I mean a big one. Oh no. All right, let's get this guy in. Let's get the hook out of his mouth. Let's set him free. It's a soft shell. It's a soft shell turtle. No wonder it felt different. All right, buddy, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, guys, I've never caught a soft shell turtle before, but obviously not the target. Let's let this guy go, and away he goes. Now that was weird. That's not something you ever expect to catch when you're on the river. And boy, do I hate to hook them. It's always a pain getting that hook out. We got it out, but it was a pain. Uh-oh. We got something big on this one. Oh gosh, please don't be another turtle. Kind of feels like it, guys. Oh, shoot, what is this one? Shoot, this is big too, and it's bouncing weird. Oh gosh, don't be a turtle. I don't think I can deal with another turtle right now. Come on, just be a fish. I know how to deal with fish. I have a bad feeling about this. Okay, what is that? Oh, it's another turtle. Shoot. Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's get this one in. All right, check this out, guys. So this guy was messing with my bait, and somehow I got him hooked in the foot. We can get that out quickly, which is good. These soft shell turtle are nuts, man. Never in my life have I even seen a soft shell turtle, and today I've hooked two, or caught two. All right, buddy, chill out, chill out. Whoa, they can move their head around pretty good. I gotta be careful here. There we go, get them upside down. There we go, so we got them upside down. Now we can get the hook out quickly. Hopefully quickly. There we go, hook's out. Hook's out, guys. So look at the underside, very soft. It's got a soft underside, which is interesting. He does have big claws. When we roll him over, he's gonna start kicking like crazy. But look at this. Look at this, guys. This thing is huge. Let's see if he'll pop his head out for the camera. Wow. Sorry, buddy. So I hooked this guy. These are very soft shells. They feel not hard like you would think. Let's go ahead and hit him in the water. There you go. There you go. All right, get out of here. Goodness, man. Back-to-back turtle. Come on. So far in this video, we have hooked a lot of interesting things. The last thing I ever want to hook, by the way, guys, is a turtle. I hate hooking these guys. They can mess up your hooks. They're obviously something that, personally, I like turtle. I don't want to hook them, you know. I'm just trying to catch fish out here. But on days like today, I mean, I've hooked too. Oh, here comes a river otter. Hey, get out of here. Son of a gun. Obviously, hooking a river otter would be worst case scenario. But also, they chase off all the fish. Don't you be that river otter. Don't you do it. Man. Fish on. Don't be the river otter. Fish on, guys. Something just nailed it. Man, this got some fight to it, whatever this is. Oh. Oh yeah, that was a big fish. That's a big fish. Big drum. Wow, that's the biggest one yet. Man, they just keep getting bigger. Holy cow, look at this one. Looks like a redfish. Holy cow. Look at that drum. Wow, guys, that's one of the biggest drum I've ever seen. Man, look at the size of this one, guys. I have to step back a little bit. Huge drum. Wow. I can't believe it. We are really getting into some nice fish here, guys. Let's go ahead and get him out of here. Man, what a fish. All right, go get even bigger. Wow. Tell you what, this cut bait is very effective, as you guys are seeing. This is why I love this rig, and this is why I love to do this style of fishing, because you just never know what you're gonna catch. And you catch a lot of fish doing this. And as you notice, the bigger the bait, the bigger the fish. There is a direct correlation between this rod getting hookups versus the other rod. They're both catching fish. The difference is the size of fish. All right, so we're back in the water. We're just gonna paddle. We're gonna stay in the shallows, and we're gonna go down maybe about 100 feet, 200 feet, and then we'll get back out and we'll do a little bit more fishing, just like we just did. Tell you what, it's a lot of fun out here doing this. There's a lot of bites and there's a lot of fish. Most have been freshwater drum today, but you just never know what you're gonna get into once you get down here. There's just a lot of fish. A lot of fish, that's for sure. Well, now looky here. Shade from a shade tree. Say less. Oh, I believe that's where we're going to back this kayak into, is where I can get some shade. Oh man, then we're going to be living the life of luxury in the shade of a tree. Then I'm going to have to move some of this driftwood, of course. Oh yeah. Are you kidding me right now? All right, so this piece of cut bait's still pretty good. You know, it doesn't have any blood on it, but it's pretty good. So we're gonna throw it out here, right where that bubble line is, right there. Yeah, that's right where the bubble line is. That'll be interesting to see how it fishes in this zone. And then let's chop up a fresh piece of cut bait for our big rod here and see what we can do. Gosh, man, just got, anytime you get to a new spot, you get this new energy. Just feels good. I love it. Let's see, grab that. And now that I've got shade, morale's pretty high, I'm not gonna lie, because I love fishing in the shade. It's a good deal. All right, so this new piece has got a gut pocket, lots of blood, lots of things that these fish love to eat. So let's go ahead and move some of them scales. There we go. So just like that, guys, look at that piece of cut bait. That's gonna be amazing. Guys, if you don't have cut bait, but you still wanna try this technique, you absolutely can. Just do it with like chicken livers, do it with whatever you can find, you know, worms. You can do this with a lot of different techniques. I found that You know, a natural bait like the one I had that I caught from the area is really, really good, but it's not necessary. Whew, that was a good cast. It's not necessary to have success like I'm having, because it's more about the concept of how you have to get it down on the bottom, disperse the smell, all that good stuff. All right, guys, I'm so glad I moved down a little bit, because now we're fishing some fresh water we haven't fished, and now I'm in the shade. So really hard to beat that. I think we're gonna have to bust out the trail mix again. Oh, okay. Something is actively pulling right over there. What is it? Uh-oh, fish on. Yep, fish on. So guys, while I was messing with one rod, the other one went. Let's get this in quick, because the other one is getting messed with right now. Aha, and there's our first catfish of the day. Better late than never. I was wondering when I was going to get bit by one of these guys. There's usually a bunch of channel cat out here, and wouldn't you know it, I finally found one. So here's a little bitty channel cat. He's not very big. We'll go ahead and let him go get bigger. And he's probably the one that had been pecking at that bait. You know, when I was thinking about doing this video, in my head it was going to be mostly a catfish video, so you can imagine my surprise with the way the day has gone so far. I've only caught one catfish, but boy have we had a lot of bites, so go figure. Cast that right back out there in that water line. Let's get on another one. Tell you what, it's hard to beat this. It's about 65 degrees outside, maybe 70. Light breeze. I'm under a shade tree here, so I don't have to worry about burning up or getting a headache from squinting too much. And the fish are biting. Man, cannot ask for more than that. Okay, they're both getting tapped on right now, guys. Both rods are getting bit. Wow, they are both bouncing. Neither one is loaded up though. Okay, this one's pulling pretty good. Yep, that's fish on. That's fish on. Here we go. Oh yeah, good head shakes. What do we got here? Uh-oh. Oh, we may be doubled, guys. Oh, I need to hurry. Let's get him in. Ooh. There's another cat. So tell you what, we moved down just a little ways here, and suddenly the catfish are biting. All we did was, oh my gosh, and this one's fat. You guys have got to see the belly on this one. This is a big fat channel cat right here. He's croaking too. Look at that belly, guys. This one's been eaten, okay? Wow. Check it out, guys. Big fat channel catfish. This one has got a belly full of food, and he's croaking. Let's go ahead and let him go. There he goes. Get a fresh piece on this one too. Guys, this one's been chewed on for like the last hour. It's got bite marks all over it. Let's get a fresh piece on there. Perfect. There's nothing like a fresh piece of bait. Really good looking piece of cut bait. Let's pitch it out and let these fish eat. Guys, he's swimming with it. Oh, fish on. It's like, man, I can see my line moving down the river. He picked it up and ran with it. Oh. Man, it's a heavy fish, guys. Oh, okay. Every catfish gets a little bit bigger. It's another channel cat, but man, they're getting bigger every time I cast now. That's a good looking fish right there. It's funny how some of these channel cat are blue. Actually, is that a channel cat or a blue cat? You guys might have to help me with this one. I'm thinking it's a channel cat, but there's a chance it's a blue cat. We'll have to look at it together. You guys can tell me. All right, guys, so I think this may be my first blue cat, or it just could be a beautiful channel cat that's gray out. So guys, you let me know in the comments if this is a blue cat. It may be my first blue catfish. Let's go ahead and let him go. That could very well just be a kind of a silvery looking channel cat, but I just don't know. It looked different. I believe that was a blue cat, but we'll review the footage later and look it up. Let's throw another piece of cut bait out into that bubble line right up there. It's been a good spot today, really good spot. All right, let's see what else bites. This has been a fun day, guys. Just consistent bites throughout the day, lots of different species of fish, some big species of fish. Possibly my first blue catfish, which is very exciting. So let's just see what else, let's see what else bites today. Tell you what could be a lot of fun here, guys. While we're waiting on a bite, I have a couple, and I mean just a couple, of little bitty shad here. They got left in a bait tank, so I froze them because I thought, you know, could be fun to have these. Let's go ahead and just put one on this ultralight rod and drift it out there. So we're talking 6-pound test. Let's put a float on it, of course. We're gonna drift this thing. It shouldn't take long for a catfish to hit this on the drift, but you never know. Let's go ahead and let's drift this thing and see what happens. Uh-oh. That bobber's under too, guys. Oh, fish on with ultralight. Here we go. Oh no. Something ate that shad, guys. Something ate that shad. And now I've got a fish hooked up to my ultralight. Oh man. It doesn't matter how big this fish is. It feels like a monster. Oh my gosh. Oh. Looks like I'm gonna have to battle it downriver. It's going downriver. Can we turn it right here is the question. Oh my gosh. What a fight on the ultralight. Let's just go ahead and wrap around these rods and walk it down. Now at least we can fight it. Golly. Hey, there's the bobber. That's a good sign. I'm seeing movement in the water, guys. Something's kicking around. Wow. Oh man, this feels like I might as well have hooked a tuna with this thing. Oh, it's a really good cat. No wonder it feels so big, guys. It's a nice catfish. And I've got 6-pound test, so we gotta watch out next to these rocks here. Uh-oh. And we got a second fish on. We're doubled. Uh-oh. We're doubled, guys. Shoot. Oh yeah, he's still on. I'm gonna put him back in the rod holder just for a second so I can land this one in the ultralight. See if we can lift him. Oh, he's just so big. He's like the biggest catfish of the day probably. And I hooked him on ultralight. Can you believe it? Drifting a bait. Come on up here. So I've got 2 fish on. One of them's just gonna have to wait because I've got my hands full here with this fish. This is amazing. Unbelievably big catfish on the ultralight. Come on, man. Get in here. No way did I hook this catfish on this ultralight setup. Oh my gosh. I'm talking a tiny little straight shanked hook. Oh, let's get him up on the bank here. Look at that catfish. That is probably my personal best catfish. Oh my gosh. And I hooked him on a tiny little hook. Look at this channel cat, guys. On the ultralight, guys. This thing is huge. Oh my gosh, let's just... All right, let's let him go. I cannot believe that. I think we got to measure him. Okay, there we go. Oh my gosh, he's 28.5 inches long. 28.5 inches long. Let me come around to this side of the kayak. That, guys, look at this catfish. On the ultralight. I mean, this is one of the biggest catfish I have ever caught. I cannot believe it. Let's go ahead and let him go. And let's hook this, let's land this other fish. So we got another fish out there. Oh yeah, there he is. He's still very much hooked. Let's land him next. So let's see what we got here. Oh, I think I'll take the other one. Yep. Tell you what, this one's fat though. It's another channel cat. This one's fat as can be. Little bitty channel cat. Look at that guy, fat as can be. Got a weird yellow pattern on the side of his belly there. That's interesting. All right, go get bigger. Wow. What a crazy turn of events. Wow. I cannot believe that just happened. That was a huge catfish. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode as much as I did today. If you'd like to see more how-to videos, I've got another great and effective rig for catching fish right here. Or if you'd prefer to see me catching a big striped bass out of my kayak, I've got another good one right here. Till next time, tight lines.